How are you? Someone visited the offline yesterday, all dirty along the way. So, this is the past, this is normal. Well, we'll wash it. But for the beginning of the tradition. It's already creepy here. Come here. It's hot. This way. That's a little early. Yeah. The stove is here, of course. Cool, my respect. This is the same way. The weather is mixed today. Well, as always in St. Petersburg. It seems like it was raining. Yes, you need to move the hood a little forward from that side. So, according to tradition. There is oil. All the boss with this one will need to be cleaned. Well, it doesn't seem to flow. Red, okay. Well, what is it? So, we figured it out. What is this? What is it? Why is he doing this? Candles will need to be unscrewed, see what happens to them. Maybe it's because of the old smudges. Fresh ones are not observed particularly strongly. The brake is in place. So is butter, 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 butter. The oil is closer to the minimum. It will be necessary to top up. I want to top up everything, but I can't. Remember this when you need to. Let's see what he can do. You wear a battery that has been standing overnight. Very strangely wound up. As strangely wound up as possible. Well, it started, that's a plus. We're warming up, we're going to wash. Today, we are working with wheels. This howls the role of the generator, most likely. A bearing or something like that. The charging light is not lit, this is already a plus. And we hardly smoke. So you need to run in some more, and everything will be a bun. Quickly, I'm better off picking around in the car when it's clean. The main thing is that everything here is more or less cleaned of dirt, but a bun, beauty. And no one ever could. In general, in terms of beauty. Well, of course, it was not possible to wash all the dirt, but nevertheless I found, in short, some kind of map. There's a whole 250 rubles balance. I interviewed all the locals, but no one said it was theirs. Okay, then it will fall off somehow. That's it, let's go. Let's go. Not well, it's cleaner, definitely cleaner to mess with the handbrake. Another feature of the fact that there is some kind of wiring malfunction is -16 degrees. I know from the old Germans, if there is such a problem, then the trouble is in the wiring. And so far, I have managed to reach 19 liters. This is shorter. He resets, writes 99 liters. Here go Kateva again. Arrived at another spot. I need smooth asphalt to throw off the wheels. Look, there's some kind of knight standing around dead. Something incomprehensibly foreign, perhaps it should even. A chirpy gazelle. In my opinion, Bora has also arrived somewhere. And this is it? You know, this marina is desperate. Someone's cars are dying. In general, everything is simple. We throw off the wheels, change the cables. Walk for 15 minutes. As usual, 15 minutes will stretch for half an hour, or even 3. In general, look, all the turns are beautiful. Well, they are still unstable, you need to ride it. And most importantly, look, it doesn't smoke. How much we drove it does not smoke. It is clear that the oil eats, but it does not smoke as much as before. Euro 2, there is still a catalyst. In short, we have what we have. I took off the hood, the load fell out. And he was standing right here along the way. Okay, let's put on the hood, put the load in place. And so it was. To begin with, you need to find a crazy head 416 in this mess. Perhaps this is a success. Come on, 19, 17, 17, 19. What does this mean? Either 17 or 19, but she's big, obviously. Because the guys on the tire were shooting the whole thing with a head 416. Wonderful. Well, it's less. Maybe it's even from here. No. And here it is not. Holy shit. What is it? Clearly not that. If there is no head 416, all flows are futile. Perhaps it has already erased everything there, all the names. So, okay, this is it, okay. Let's see how things are. Well, fix yourself. I see. Come on. Not this one. Oh no. This ratchet is clearly bad. What else do I have? I just didn't see the balloon there. We'll have to drive a car along the way. The boys clinch. The balloon. Okay, now I'll try to dig around. But there doesn't seem to be anything like that here. It's a pity. So, we managed to somehow reanimate this ratchet so that it would bite and not bad. Bolts later. Epperst, here it begins. Come on. Oh, work? I kind of put it on gear. What kind of rocking? Okay, let's give it a lift. There's a tree in the trunk. We'll throw them under the wheels. Order. Now let's go look for the jack. You still need to get into this one. To this area. Look, well, there's even a whole one, probably. Bosch, the original, that's it. And they all have the same problem, they are devoured. Even this one, which is in a package. What interestingly happened? Probably the skiff has nothing to do with it. Why change it? We'll just change the belts. But on the other hand, it's cheap. The belt, I don't know how much Boshevsky, the belt didn't cost, something like 200 and more rubles. A lot of shit raked out. Here it is in general. Everything like that. And here's the box, by the way. What is she doing here? It's unclear. Ugh, that's disgusting. That's the dust. This is the skating rink. There were some body elements here. The bolt is simple. Well, they were changed because there are still some number of bolts. In short, I don't know, it's not visible, right? They changed something, did something. I don't know why it was saved. And our task now will be to find a place to jack. And I can already see. Plastic protection, look awesome. We will jack under the beam. I wonder if this is a moving part. Yes, it's a moving part definitely, but like will it move? Damn, you'll have to climb through the plastic protection. Oh, fuck. Okay, let's figure it out. The chair barely moved forward. It just ended, didn't it? But it doesn't matter, I have a new one. The chair simply did not turn away in any way. Didn't move, damn. I started confusing all the words. I've already sung it tight with this car. As if the wand is worth something. The chair is also rusted. It's rusted. Ugh. Yeah, great. Here they are. Scents. The best perfume in the world, as they say. This glove is doing something here. The salon will need to be cleaned again later, of course. There's something bent in the carpet. And why? Ah, that's it. And what is this? It's unclear. And what's there? Yes, in general the same thing. It is necessary to drive it once. I take off the ashtray, I found this here. Ashtray from disassembly. A joke? And the backlight. According to the color of the ashtray, which should be here, it is clamped. It's jammed. Well, how does the key fit? The key 10 should fit so the pants. Either 10 or 8 here. And not by 10 and not by 8. If it's on the 11th, it's a disaster. I think she has 10 of them. That's it, a great key for 10 fits. And then we just need to remove this stuff. All this plastic to get to the cables normally. Yes, the only problem is, I do not know what to do. They're not even twisted. What to do with the bottom plastic? This raises a very acute question for me right now. How to get there now? It is clear that you can personally carp it and somehow try to thread the cable. Well, is it convenient to do this? I just don't know how the plastic is removed there. He probably got stuck and so on. So, let's do this. And the handbrake should be lowered, right? That's the highlight actually. Well, good. Here are 2 cables, which are not that twisted even. Okay, we'll unscrew it all. 2 cables. This one was cut off by a grinder, and this one just burst somewhere in the middle. In fact, you need to start with this. Come on, unscrew 4 now. We need to start with this. Well, damn, the jack is so unreliable. It's not flat, it's under the notch. I just shoved it under the lever. Not under the lever, but under the beam mounting. With a lever, as it were. Well, that's how he did it. He even seems to raise it. But it looks so unreliable. Okay, we'll throw the wheel under the beam. Damn it. Everything like that. Of course, you can go to the service, give 1,000 rubles, but I won't do it, he'll fuck him. Like I can handle it myself. The only thing I can't help but cope with is the steering wheel, because it is uneven, it needs to be put in the horizon. Because I don't have such a head to crawl up there. But I don't know about it yet. We spin it here. We move smoothly here. Since I do not know how to turn this system, I just took the key. I should have taken the key a little less, but nevertheless. In short, this. Now we'll lift it a little, unscrew the wheel. To be on the weight with him. Yes, there is already a threshold, it doesn't matter. Let's maybe look for a smaller key after all, because it's a little complicated. Twist it so that it doesn't break. Look for a smaller key. I said, and I didn't find it. There's a key here. Less 16 instead of 17. 16, 18. Damn, without a tool, of course, yes, it is. Such a thing. How unreliable it all looks. Yes, Epperst. Seriously. Dripping. It's strange, of course, the plane flew in for this. Who understood, he understood. So, we won't raise it for a long time, of course. We need to find something better. By the way, other gates were found to unscrew the wheels. It's been a long time, but... So let's put it back in place. 14. Let's try this key. Well, it's better, okay. Now damn, it's not better. No better at all. Okay, I'll figure it out now. Managed to unscrew. And what do we see here? This very handbrake cable has long been broken. Need to. I do not know what to do with it. It is necessary, apparently, to water and knock. The jack is somehow worth it. He's even an original along the way. Okay, we'll figure it out here. But how do I get there? I don't understand yet. This. Oh, I have a fancy copper wire. It will be possible to come up with something with copper wire. I'm thinking. We pull it out here, through the protection, tie it to a new cable, and pull it back. Yes, yes, yes. Because the length was enough. So as not to unscrew the protection, so as not to lie under the bottom. Under the bottom, under the bottom. And they're all right here. Everything seems to be. I don't know, whatever. Now we'll make a handbrake. Damn, the manager can grease up, of course. Fuck, I'm so reluctant. That's the reluctance. I took this car, honestly, I'll tell you, I took it to sell. The fact that there are still pads, by the way. I don't know, I'll watch the video later. Is there? No. Yes, there is. Okay, we develop this stuff and pull the cable. Yes, the best option, I think. Pull out, then, the cable. Oh, he doesn't climb there, does he? Wonderful, of course. Come on, get through. So, okay, let's try to pull it out of here. Well, how is that? Damn, dust in the eyes. You don't have to keep anything there. So, carefully. Everything is sitting on the jack, standing. Where does it rest? Is that right here? Yes, I'm in the process of resting on this collaboration over there. We attach it. So, I redid it. Now I dragged it like this. Let's try to pull out this way. There is a contact. Everything went. Yes, a little order. Carefully, I don't want to climb under the bottom in any way at all. Took place. Gigi, is it working out? Why? The brute. Well, listen, did you get through okay? And something didn't like it. Okay, one more time. Straight var in the head. It hurts. Okay, I'll redo it. I hope it doesn't break off there now. Well, you. One time. One bolt. One bolt, two bolt, three bolt. And not some strange ones. So, I was reluctant to do this. But you need to climb along the way. No. No. Well, okay, now why isn't he coming out? Let's think. And how to unscrew these small bolts. So, let's try this. I should have climbed here again, I repeat for myself. So, well, it's not 8. It's about 10. Oh, what's that? 7. Oh, that means 8. That means 8. That's how the head is. Yes, 8. Well, we'll have to get under the car. It will be necessary to put a wheel. So you need to probably pull out the roll-up, put it on top. So I need to push 2 cables at once, so that I don't have to do my head, and that's it, right? I think so. Well, did you climb? In general, the cable got up here. And it doesn't go to any at all. I don't remember in the instructions, or indeed on any other video of this barrier. Either everything is already so rusty there, or I do not know. Security, by the way, right. Now, of course, I will try to search the internet for what it is eaten with. But I think it's some kind of bullshit. In the other direction, it goes out normally. That is, to pull it out through the salon at all firm. And this way. There was already something here once. Right here. But that's not here anymore. Fuel filter. So, it looks like it's some kind of tube just an ordinary tube that rotted along the way. Well, like a guide or something. How to get her out of there, and now. X's. Or expand it can somehow work out. I don't know. Because it doesn't fit the infection. Not through her at all. But maybe it is somehow removed or unscrewed, I don't know. But on the other hand, if she took out and unscrews, then what? Okay, I guess. In short, the tin is fierce. The tube that should conduct the brake wire in itself, it has rotted. Here I tried to slip it in. She's rotted inside and that's it. And there's nothing to do about it. I don't have a tool, there's nothing to roll around, and I need a lift after all. Therefore, we are going to the center, to the service. That's it, we're going to the service. Damn, on the clutch. The pedal has disappeared somewhere, come on. Starter? Yes, it's just like that. Strange starter. What's the matter? That's it, okay. The service offered me either a lift and a discount, or I pick myself, or I give it to the dudes. And there's already a good price tag. I'll try it myself. That's it, well. The gate, of course. Okay, this is the wiring, we'll figure it out. In short, either himself and a discount, or not himself and not a discount. But they have a tool. Now we'll figure it out, in short. I'll come and sort it out. 6 hours of traffic again, and something turns quite bad. We need to look at what is happening here. And then a traffic jam. There was something wrong with something. Now the two of us were suffering here, suffering with this handbrake. Somehow it is adjusted. But the pads are still clamped. I had to build everything here once where. Now I'm going to collect garbage. Oh, here too. Well, okay, it's going. Everything is being done. Some kind of ass. Of course, the whole thing was said. I wanted to do everything purely fast. As a result, what time is it now? 8 o'clock, and I started like at 6. In total, even you before, the adventure for 15 minutes dragged on a little. And minus 1,000 rubles. All right. I definitely wouldn't have done anything there myself. Because these tubes, into which the cable should be inserted, they are simple. They kind of look like something brass, but they just swelled up, and that's it. And I didn't go through any. I had to drill and saw there. Naturally, I don't have a grinder, as well as a screwdriver. That's it. But now there is a handbrake. Not the fact that it's simple. It's not a fact that the pads work. They probably don't work. Although I filled them in there, but a tick, the fact that there are handbrakes is good. And the revs started to float again. We'll see tomorrow. Today we'll go for a little ride to the gas station. But on the whole, it's better than nothing, again. It's fine. Everything will be fine. Such a cool 9 goes. And that's it for me. I'm pumping the clutch. I want to see if there will be bubbles. And by the way, the steering wheel is now straight. Thanks to the dudes and the service. By the way, they were amazed that I was trying to do something with a jack there. Lying on the floor, pull it all out, because there are tubes there. This. My respects. Thanks, of course, dude, but after so many years, it's very poorly filmed, and looks in general. But I don't think that they are like that. In 32 years, someone will be buying our pose ad. Someone will. I just want to see if there is air in the clutch. As I said before, one more time. The transmission turns on very badly, but I have thoughts about it. I'll explain now. Rate the joke. It's just something with something. The car is wound up. Come on. That's it. All systems work, let's say. Well, except for the turns, of course. They need to show off. We pull the handbrake, jam the car. And it stalled. Strange. There was just a problem that. Here's the signal. The signal that gutted. There's a star line standing here. Some cut wires, a bunch of twists. There was a burnt fuse right here, but this wire doesn't go anywhere. Magic is no different. Maybe here. In short, I don't know, this is some kind of stupidity. So, let's try to pull off the same story again. Launching. We lower the handbrake. Release the clutch. There's something signaling there, too. We take it. Oops, have you seen it? That's it. It doesn't work. But as soon as we do, I'll turn off the ignition now, lower the handbrake. The car stalled and started signaling something. I'll try to restore it quickly now. And where? Here. Yes, this wire is cut off, which goes under the hood, which goes under the Starline chip. They're doing something here. This wire goes under this stuff. I honestly don't know what it is. I have never understood the alarm system. But let's try to restore it. If anything, I'll just rip out this fucking Starline, and that's it. And you still need to fix the gas pedal. This is the stuff here that Starline makes my head. There are a lot of collective farms here. There are a lot of local wiring. Therefore, it is necessary not to pull it out. There's really just collective farming going on. Not to pull it out, but to leave it so that it no longer makes my head. That is, it will work. It will certainly be a plus. This is here. Relatively strange, of course. Okay, let's figure it out. As expected, nothing happened from replacing the wires. Because there is some incredible large number of twists, cut wires, the devil knows what. There was a burnt fuse there. That's where it's going. There was a burnt fuse. And this wire is cut off from somewhere. Literally cut off. And here the wire is cut off, on which the fuse also hangs. Me. Well, I'm here. My credentials are everything in general. We're packing it back up, and it's time to go. It's time to go home already. That's it. That's enough for today. And this is going somewhere from somewhere. In short, everything. That's exactly it for today. We wrap everything back up. We hang it up. We twist it so that tomorrow I can go through the events I need in the near future. That's it. And we don't climb here anymore. Well, whatever. Well, then. Everything is more or less culturally. The alarm stopped working, I don't know for what reason, and it's good. Unfortunately, there is no central lock. 18 liters of consumption shows. Look, there's even a backlight here, including a hatch. Cave. And then I'll show you everything, tell you everything. That's it. The keychain doesn't respond to anything. I, of course, will try to get home, maybe he will order it. But in general, in short, we're going for a ride. We have a stream here. Visit Twitch while it's still open. And, by the way, like it if you see that you are blocked on YouTube. Come on stream, we will ride. Not that they often were, but nevertheless. And we won't have a radio, right? Great. The turnover does not want to fall, but I congratulate myself. We have 13 and 2 consumption. And there is practically no clutch. Okay, we'll deal with him later. Very good, thank you, yes. With the turnovers, we'll decide something else. Everything in principle. Then we do what I planned. And I don't deny myself anything. But 13-2, finally. But 1,000 revolutions at 13-2.